Hey foodies, thanks for watching. Today we're gonna make a triple threat chocolate skillet brownie. I'm really excited about this. I rarely bake with a skillet, I always cook with a skillet. And I thought, you know what, let's give this a try and see how it goes. So we wanna start with a 10-inch skillet, and you wanna melt your butter. And you can see on here, it's actually browned butter, and that's gonna bring out some caramel notes in it. So I'm just going to pour that into my bowl. I'm going to set that aside. And then I'm going to take some of my chocolate chips and put those in. And I'm going to stir this up until they're melted. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. It's all nicely melted. The butter has melted the chocolate chips. This is great. So we want to mix in our brown sugar and our white sugar. And we're going to mix that in as well. Now we want to add our eggs. And you can see I've pre-cracked them in a separate bowl. And that's to make sure that there's no shells or anything that get mixed into the final product. And our vanilla. And I'm going to switch to a whisk because I need to whisk this in. In a separate bowl, I want to mix my flour and my cocoa powder and my salt. And I'm doing this so that there aren't any clumps or chunks of one or the other to bite into. And I'm just going to give that a light stir. And we mix this into the bowl. So we'll pour that all in. And then we whisk it in. And because we're using a gluten-free flour blend, which is Frankie's gluten-free flour, we don't have to worry about it getting tough or gummy because there's no gluten in it to cause it to get tough and gummy. Oh, this looks good already. Okay, so I'm going to switch back to my spatula. Scrape down the sides. Put one last spin, and then I'm going to add, yes, more chocolate chips and some white chocolate chips. So we've got a lot of chocolate in this brownie. I can't wait to sink my teeth into it. It looks so good so far. If you're looking to substitute some of the chocolate chips, by all means, you don't have to use dark chocolate chips. You can use all milk chocolate. You don't have to use the white. It's whatever you prefer. I just like the different colors and the different textures of having the different chocolate chips. Here we go. So I'm going to grab my skillet. And look at that. It's already buttered because we melted the butter in it. And I'm going to scrape this right into the skillet. Oh my gosh, I could eat this already. Okay. This is going to go into a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 20 minutes until it's almost fully cooked. See you in a moment. It smells even better than it looks. This took almost 35 minutes in my oven. Your oven's going to be different slightly for temperature, so do keep an eye on it at the 25-minute mark. Mine started to brown around the edge. It's when you put a skewer in and you pull it out, it needs to be mostly clean. Not entirely clean like a cake, but mostly clean, because you want the brownie to be nice and moist. And you want to eat this warm. So I've let this cool for, I'm going to say about 10 minutes. It's warm. So I want to slice into it and see. Oh, actually, I should do the outside edge first. So I'm going to slice the outside edge, and you can see it's crumbling a little tiny bit. But you got lots of chocolate there. that's probably not gooiness from the cake. It's probably the chocolate because there's so much chocolate in this. Okay, and I want to, oh, you can hear a little bit of crack and crunch in there. Okay, I'm gonna take a nice slice out of this. Oh my goodness. The first one's always the hardest to get out. I'm wondering if my lifter is actually going to lift it out or if, oh, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, but it looks good. It looks really good. Oh my goodness. I had to sneak a piece. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. So I can definitely tell that if this were fully cooled, it would totally set up entirely. But again, you're supposed to serve it warm with a dollop of ice cream, maybe some chocolate sauce on top. I want to dig into this and see what it's like. I've actually never had a skillet brownie before, so I'm excited to see what it's going to be like. Hot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's very hot. So I should have let it cool maybe a couple more minutes. But this place smells amazing. And I was messaging a friend of mine and saying, oh, and it's being vented outside, and just to torment the neighbors a little bit more. I thought that was kind of funny because it smells that good. And as people are walking by, they're like, what's that smell? And it's chocolate brownie. It's really good. I love the mix of the white and the dark and the different chocolate chips. You can taste this. It's not overly sweet because there was quite a bit of sugar in it, but it's not overly sweet. It's really quite tasty. And I love that little bit of crunch on the crust. It is so good. I look forward to reading all of your comments. Thanks for watching. That's a really good brownie.